So today we're just getting to know your face painter.
Nothing but good vibes. Let's get this started right. Life's a groove, moving smooth, taking flight.
My name is Brooke with Pure Energy Entertainment, and this is
Kelly with Paper Moon Entertainment.
And you are based out of
DFW, Texas.
Awesome. And you face paint, but you also do all kind of different entertainment, right?
Yes. My running joke is anything to avoid getting a muggle job. So, yeah, primarily a face painter. I've been doing that for 12 years or so.
Wow.
And then I also do airbrush. I do glitter tattoos. Hey, girl. And I just recently started becoming a mermaid. I've been doing that for 2 seasons now.
Wow.
Yeah.
So y'all thought we were going to do the interview in the water. Yeah, that's why we're not. I know one thing I thought that was really cool is you said you have a contract where you travel around and do airbrushing.
But it's Atomic Balloons in Vegas, and they have a large corporate contract, and they hire some really talented face painters, balloon twisters from all over the country. So I get to work with some really, really cool people. Thank you. What a nice girl. So I got to kind of do like a cross-country tour this year. I went to Vegas for the first time in my life, and went to North and South California, went to South Texas. I was in San Antonio in your neck of the woods. Did one here in DFW, Colorado. So it's just really cool because I get to like have a workcation, you know?
Yeah.
So like get out of town. It's also very stressful. Let me tell you, like traveling with airbrush is a lot because it is like you can't just pack light. You cannot pack light for airbrush. It's crazy. So
I think that's important too for everybody to know, like maybe if you're just starting out or you're struggling with getting your business going, there's so many opportunities. I traveled with the dinosaur exhibit.
Yes.
And went to 21 states with that exhibit.
Yeah.
And got to just experience a whole nother life. And
there's so many things you can do.
Right.
I was going to do one of the state fairs, and they ended up, another artist was actually able to do it who was asked before me. But like a lot of people travel with state fairs and
Renaissance Festival.
Oh my God, I would love to do that. But there's like 8 face painters at the Ren Fair out here. So I'm like, I'm not even gonna try, you know, but like doing things like that is so cool and so fun and such a like interesting aspect of this job that you can get into if you're able and if you want to.
Right. And it's just things you never think about until you divulge into it.
Yes.
Like I've done things that I never thought were possible.
Yeah, same.
Right.
Same.
Yeah.
This career has opened up insane opportunities for me. Like I say all the time, if 8-year-old Kelly could see us, like she would be so proud because like childhood was yucky for me, and I would never in a million years have believed that I could be a professional mermaid or be a princess or you know anything like that. Like that was definitely not something that was able to happen for me. So
what happened that changed that? How did you finally say, this is what I want to do, and this is what I'm gonna do?
I stopped letting people tell me what I couldn't do. I was a pretty new face painter. I was a very new face painter, and we were going to be painting at a Comic-Con, and I thought, you can't paint at Comic-Con and not dress up. That just feels silly, you know? And I thought, I really want to dress up, but I was so poor. And I thought, okay, if I can make this happen, like God, please just help me make this happen. And I thought, I want to be Wonder Woman. She's like one of my favorite superheroes. And I just thought that would be so cool to dress up as her. One of my best friends had made a Wonder Woman dress, like a pinup Wonder Woman dress that a client never picked up. So she was like, take it. My mom bought me my first ever wig, and it was a $10 Amazon wig. And then I needed flat red boots to be able to wear for my Wonder Woman costume because I was going to be standing on concrete for 10 hours a day face painting. And I was like, God, please just help me find these. I walked into a Catholic Charities thrift store and for $2 found flat red knee-high boots. And I was just like, you're kidding me right now. Like, what a silly thing to pray for. And it actually, like, here you go. You said you wanted some flat red boots. There you are. And it got such good feedback, and it made me so happy, and it was so fun to dress up like that, like for face painting. And then I had a few parents be like, hey, I saw you dress up as Wonder Woman. Could you do that for my kid's party? And I was like, sure. So I started dressing up as Wonder Woman a few times, and then a mom asked me to be Elsa, and oh my God, my first Elsa.
I could see you as Elsa.
I'll have to send you like a then and now photo of like my first Elsa. It looked like Elsa and Dolly Parton had a love child somehow, because like the wig was so bad, and it was like an Amazon Elsa dress. But like the kids didn't know, and they loved it so much. And me and my old business partner, who's still like one of my dearest friends, she was Anna, and you know, then it was like that costume has evolved so much over the years, because I love the character so much. And now I have like my dream Elsa costume. Like I have a legit Elsa now. But just, and even in that, like I'm not a baby. I'm 43 years old, and I just started mermaiding 2 years ago. I'm a grandma. I'm still doing Elsa. I keep saying I'm just gonna keep doing it till my face, as long as my face holds out. I'm just gonna keep going for it. Because the kids aren't like, Elsa, you're old. If somebody tells me that, I might be like, all right,
it's time.
I'm gonna stop being Elsa now. I'll be Maleficent now, you know. But I stopped listening to that evil, hateful voice in my head that told me I couldn't, and just like all of the voices from my childhood that said that I couldn't, my ex-husband that said that I couldn't, and I just started doing it. For me, it's been a very much like fake it till you make it kind of thing. Like even with the pinup stuff, I was always the one that like, I admired them so much, but I could never pull that off. And now that's all anybody knows of me. They see old photos of me and they're like, what? Like, that doesn't even look like you. I don't feel it, like that wasn't me. Like that Kelli from before was a Kelli who had no idea who she was and was not comfortable in her skin and didn't know what she wanted and didn't know how to stand up for herself and have boundaries. And this Kelli now is still learning. Boundaries are still very hard for me. But I know what I want in life, and I am learning to love myself, and I am learning to give myself grace. I am harder on me than I am on anyone. And so I think embracing that is what has allowed me to do all these things that I do.
Yeah, I love that. And I think it's important that you mentioned like boundaries and self-love and learning who you are. I think that's important in any entertainment, face painting especially, because there is a lot of judgment. You wouldn't think it, and there's a lot of criticism or just like looked down upon as if we're not a legitimate, professional or business. But as long as you have the confidence and you know who you are and you know what you want to do, even if you don't, like for me, it was very much the opposite. Like I did try the fake it till you make it thing, but I think for me, like I went through a lot of things in my childhood too, and was around a lot of people who put a lot of doubt and fear into me. I allowed it to happen. It wasn't their fault, I'm not blaming, but it was my fault for allowing it. But I couldn't fake it anymore. Like I felt like I had to genuinely heal and figure out.
That was a big part of it too.
Yeah.
Yes, like healing is huge.
Yeah.
I love therapy.
Yes.
Local therapist, find you a good one.
Yes.
But it was kind of just that like, no, you can do it. We can do this, and I didn't believe in it necessarily.
Right.
But I was like, we're just going to do it anyway. And then it was like, oh, I did that. Oh, it's okay. Oh, we can do this,
Well, it's hard. It's hard when all you know is all you know. If you've been taught what love is and it's not healthy, then that's what you think love is.
Exactly.
If you've been taught that abuse is
okay,
then that's what it is.
Right.
But then you grow up and you realize, oh, life doesn't have to be the way that my parents taught me that it was, or that's not really how love has to be.
Right.
Or this is not how I have to feel, really. Like I can have a different life. You can have whatever you want to have. Your life is what you make of it. No matter what you've gone through or what you've experienced, it's not what happens to you, it's what you do, what happens to you.
Absolutely,
100%.
You can be a victim or a victor. Like for me, especially when I was younger, a lot of it was like proving to my stepmom that I could be all the things that she said I couldn't be. So I was like, in your face, you know, and it's so petty. But I needed it at that time, you know?
Well, I think like at the root of it, what I found is that you don't get to determine what I do or who I become. I do.
Yes, exactly.
And I think that's like the root of everything. Like, even if it does sound petty when you say it that way, I think really it's like, no, I got to choose how I live my life.
You don't get to choose what I'm going to do with my life or what I'm going to
no
become,
matter what you think.
how successful I'm going to be. You cannot let people take your future from you. You cannot let people take from you what God has meant for you. I get a lot of people, oh, you're so lucky. Oh, I wish this. Oh, and I'm like,
it's hard work.
I have had to fight really hard to be where I am. This has not come easy for me. The mermaiding thing, I wanted to be a mermaid like 3 years ago. And it was when me and Ebony were first friends, and I thought I was going to get to become a mermaid. I was invited to swim with these other mermaids, and I was super excited about it. And she was messaging me through my professional Instagram, so like she knew I was a children's entertainer and everything. And then when I started asking about like, okay, well, how do you make this work for gigs? Like if you have contact lenses, because I can't see. And she's like, oh, I don't train my competition. And I was like,
oh no.
Okay. I wasn't really viewing it that way. And she was like, I've worked really hard to get where I am, and I'm not training you to be a professional. I was just inviting you to come for funsies and da-da-da-da. And I was like, well, I mean, okay, cool. I appreciate that. But like, I'm a single mom and I'm self-employed, so I don't get to do things for funsies. And I'm a children's entertainer, and you know that. So I don't know why you wouldn't have thought that I would want to do it for that reason. It was very discouraging, and I let her kind of stop me from pursuing it right then and there. And then a couple years later, one of my other best friends, Brittany, had a tail she wasn't using. That same person had discouraged her from becoming a mermaid as well. And she was like, I really don't want to do it anymore. I'm not into the mermaid thing anymore. Do you want this tail? And I was like, oh my God, yes. And so she gave me the tail, and I started building another branch of my business around it. And now I've got, 2 tails. I know mermaids that have like 20 tails, maybe one day. But it's been so healing to my inner child to be a mermaid. I've always been obsessed with mermaids. That's like always been a thing that I've been into. I just think they're so magical and amazing. And to be able to like go to a little girl's birthday party and her like believe that I'm a real mermaid has come to swim in her pool for her birthday, and it's so magical, and I just like treasure it so much,
Me and my daughter love watching your TikToks, by the way, with your mermaid. She's like adores. Like we'll watch them on repeat.
I love that.
So
I love
probably
that.
about 5,000 of the views you have are from me and her.
Tiana, my biggest fan, Tiana.
Yeah.
Do you feel like if this is what God has intended for you, then
doors will fly open,
He'll just keep
no matter
opening
what.
doors, but it's up to you to walk through those.
Yes. Being open to receiving the blessings is a big part of it.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Because sometimes people will try to bless you, and you'll be like, no, it's okay, no, and you like won't let people bless you because you feel guilty or unworthy or prideful. But God uses people. He does.
Right.
He uses people.
I think that's a hard thing for a lot of artists that I've met and talked to.
Yes.
We all kind of struggled with people telling us it's not a real job.
Yep.
So you don't feel validated in what you're doing, and you don't, like you said, you feel unworthy to receive.
A lot of imposter syndrome.
Yeah. Like, why is this happening to me? And do I deserve for this to happen to me?
Yes.
But and then why?
Right.
Because if no one else believed in me, then why should I accept it? So then you do little things like to keep yourself from moving forward. But there's
self-sabotage is a real thing.
Oh, it's ugly. I feel like I did that for a long time, and when I just let go, I also when I moved away from a lot of those voices that were in my life that I no longer have,
Yes.
it really opened up a lot for me.
Yeah.
With traveling and
Yes.
doing the gigs, face painting and dressing up, and
love
these
it.
interviews.
Yeah.
And, you know, even just like watching you online and then driving across Texas
I
to
know.
come and,
So crazy.
and do
I
this
love
with
it.
you it's a lot of it is letting go
Yes.
of the fear and the doubt that you can be whoever you want to be.
Right.
Like when people tell you that when you're a kid, like
Yes.
it is true.
It
really is true.
It is. I tell kids all the time, I'm like, you can literally be whatever you want when you grow up. Like, I'm a mermaid. I'm a professional mermaid, you know. But then too, I always tell my son, because my son hates doing math and he hates reading. He's got severe dyslexia. And I'm like, son, what do I do for my job? And he's like, you're a mermaid. And I'm like, and I have to do math for my job, right? And I have to read for my job, right? And he's like, yes, yes, you do. You know, so it's like, you know, yes, you can be whatever you want to be when you grow up, but you still have to do reading and math, you know? Those are the
I
two
have a
skills you
bachelor's
have
in
to
math.
have. What?
Yes.
I did not. This is my worst subject ever.
I love it so much.
I wish I did.
love
I'm
math
so
so
horrible
much.
at it. Like, it's like trying to learn to read Mandarin Chinese. Like, I don't understand it at all.
And now my husband's like, let me help you with paying the bills and do. I'm like, just let me do it, please, because I like the numbers and I like doing all that stuff. But if
brings
you'll
me
just
joy.
wash the dishes, I'll be
Oh my God. Oh my God.
So many of us, because I've experienced it too, where people feel like competitive in this business, and it is very discouraging because you already feel like people in your outside of the business don't support you,
Right.
And then you have people in the business not wanting you to do well, but you have a saying
Yes.
that you and your team talk
Yes.
about what, and I love it so much. What is that?
Community over competition. I'm very blessed to live in a very large metropolitan area where there are events going on all the time. Not everybody, that's not the case for everyone. I come from a very small area. I'm from Odessa, Texas. And that was my saying when I lived in Odessa too. Like, it's not just because, oh, there's plenty of work to go around here, I don't have to compete. I do have to compete with people. Like, essentially, my best friends are my competition.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But the thing is, like, I can't paint all the faces. I cannot be in two places at once.
Right.
I have not mastered teleporting as of yet. Maybe one day. Everybody
Right.
always asks, if you could pick any superpower, what would it be? It would be super speed.
Yeah.
I could paint so fast and rush off to the next gig, you know? I could be in two places at once. But right now, I cannot. Teamwork makes the dream work. I say that at home. I say that at work. You can't do everything by yourself.
Right.
You cannot. I don't care if it's in parenting, in friendship, in your personal life, in your business life. I literally cannot. Like, I desperately depend on my community to help me make all these things happen. I just rebranded my business, and everybody's like, why'd you change? Why'd you change? Because Painted Pinup is me. I'm Painted Pinup.
Yeah.
And face and body art is what I used to only offer. So it was like, hey, it's me. I do face and body art. It's not just me anymore. I have my two best friends are some of the most talented people I've ever met. They twist balloons. They walk on stilts. They do characters. Ebony's doing a bubble show. Brittany does music and movement. They're so talented. And those are just the two people that are closest to me, not to mention the dozens and dozens of people that are out here that are some of the most talented face painters, balloon twisters, stilt walkers, fire eaters, jugglers, caricature artists.
Crazy.
Like,
Yeah.
it's bananas. So I changed the name of my business to be more all-encompassing because we all book each other. Like, everybody's like, oh, you're becoming an agency now. No, I've been doing it for like years. I did it when I was in Odessa. I didn't know that was the term. But we all do it. Like, we all book each other. Like, if some church calls you and they're like, hey, I need 3 face painters, you're not going to be like, oh, dang, that sucks. Nope,
so
sorry.
sad.
What crazy person's going to do that? You're going to be like, yes, I can do that for you.
Yeah.
I'm going to call my 2 friends,
Right.
you know? So, I mean, that's just kind of how it works.
I do love.
Go ahead.
I was going to say, now hearing your story,
Yeah.
and your kind of history and how you've started face painting
Yes.
and got past your own self.
Yes.
I do love that your name now represents what you thought you could never be.
Yes.
Oh, that makes me want to cry.
I know. It does
I
me
think
too.
that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't know all of that behind it, and
Yeah.
I think it's very inspiring.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Like, that's literally, I treasure this career so much. Like, I take it so seriously because I have so many people tell me things like that. Like, I'm painting them and I'll have like this mom open up to me or this little girl or whatever, and they'll be like, I just think it's so great that you're doing this, and I want to do that too, but I don't think I
Yeah.
can. And I'm like, why? Why can't you do it?
Yeah.
And they, this, that, or they just don't believe in themselves. And I'm like, no, I've got this going against me and this and this and this. You can do it, 100%.
Yeah.
Do it. Like, if I'm the only person that tells you you can do it, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's all you need to hear. Just know that you can. Because I think so many times people, they finish their lives unfulfilled, not fulfilling like the plan that God had for them or their destiny or whatever you want to call it, because they allowed people to tell them that they couldn't. And they
Right.
just left it at that. And they were just like, okay. And then they did some other thing.
Right.
You know, I so desperately needed to fulfill this. Like, I tell people are like, you're so brave. How do you do it? I'm like, I'm not brave. I'm just a little delusional. Like, really, that's kind of all you need is a healthy bit of delusion.
You know what the definition of courage is?
What?
I tell kids all the time whenever they're scared to get up and
Yes.
face paint. Courage means you're scared, but you do it anyways.
Yes. I say that all the time. I'm like, do it. Do it scared.
Yeah,
but just
do
do
it.
it.
Yes, do it anyways.
You don't have to be brave. You
Yeah.
don't have to be brave. You can be terrified. I do things terrified all the time.
Yeah.
All the time. Like traveling to do airbrush. Literally, the first time I picked up an airbrush gun was at an out-of-state gig.
Wow.
And somebody was like, I need you to airbrush. And I was like, okay. That took a while to conquer. I've been doing that for 2 years now. I finally feel like I know what I'm doing. So if you are thinking about airbrushing or you are new to airbrushing, just know it is awful at first, but don't give up. Like, I know so many people that are just like, I can't do it. It's too hard. Everything breaks. Nothing works right. It's horrible. And then they give up. Airbrush is really expensive, but guess what? It also pays very, very well. Don't give up on it. Don't give up on it. Like, just keep fighting, keep calling like your people that are helping you. If you need referrals for people that will help you, let me know. I will refer you to some people. But don't give up on it. The first time mermaiding, I had never swam with another mermaid, met another mermaid. I had one really negative encounter online with another mermaid. And other than that, it was just watching mermaids on Instagram. And there was this one woman, her name is Megan. She's in College Station. She trained me. She Patty certified me, and she's lovely and delightful, and I love her. Very encouraging, you know. And I just, people like that. Like, I want to be that. I want to be the reason one person is like, you said I could do it, and I went for it, and I did it, and I'm so happy now. You know what I mean? Like,
You know what's crazy is that now I wrote a post and I mentioned that I wanted to be a mermaid
Yes.
next year, right? And in the comment I had said something about you, but I
Yes.
didn't mention your name, but everyone knew who I was talking about. So everyone
Somebody
knows
tagged me in
you.
it, yeah.
Everyone knows you
Yeah.
without me even having to say
Yes.
your name.
Yes.
So you've made quite a reputation for yourself.
Yeah,
You should be very proud.
I don't take that for granted at all.
Yeah.
It feels very weird sometimes, but I appreciate it very much, and I take that very seriously, that for whatever reason people have decided that they want to hear what I have to say, and so I appreciate that very much.
Well, I appreciate you doing this interview with me.
Yeah. Of course. I appreciate you driving all the way over here.
Yeah. I feel like we need to go get in the pool.
I
now.
agree.
She's tired of waiting.
I agree. She can't wait any longer.
Are you tired now?
I'll go.
You want to go?
Do you
You want to go home?
Do you want to be a mermaid?
Yes.
Yes. Look at that sparkle.
You got me right in the eye. I'm tripping on your tail.
Colors in the air, dancing in the light. This moment's ours, everything feels so bright.